Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, listeners, from wherever you're tuning into this channel across the world. Welcome to Ørderêd TV, and thank you for tuning into this channel. The news headline: Breaking: Former governor of Benue State, Ortom, lands in EFCC custody. Once again, you're welcome to today's news. The news details. Former Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom is currently in the custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Politics Nigeria reports that Ortom was summoned by the Anti-Graft Agency for questioning regarding his tenure as the governor of Benue State. Ortom arrived at the Makurdi Zonal Office of the EFCC, located on Allêgêdly Street in the state capital, precisely at 10:08 a.m. This newspaper learnt that he confidently walked into the building, accompanied by his media aide, Tava Akase, and Principal Special Assistant on Special Duties, Abraham Kwango. As of 11:25 a.m., he had not left the premises, indicating that the interrogation was ongoing. It should be noted that during the transition of power to Reverend Father Ãrrêst Alia's administration, Ortom handed over a debt profile totaling 187.7 billion naira. The significance of this debt profile may be under scrutiny as the EFCC delves deeper into its investigation. It has happened again. I feel like this Tinubü administration is administration of arresting the thieves in the political sphere, in this political world in Nigeria, because now another person has landed in EFCC custody. Who is this? The former governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom. So Samuel Ortom is currently in the custody of EFCC, and he was seen arriving at exactly 10:08 a.m. into the EFCC custody. That was when he was seen. He was entering there with his media aide and his principal special assistant on special duties, Abraham Kwango. So we were waiting for him. People were actually waiting for him to come outside, but as of 11:25 a.m., he had not left the premises. He was still there. That means that the interrogation was still ongoing. And what was he interrogated about? When he was handing over power to the Reverend Father Alia's administration, he also handed over a debt profile totaling 187.7 billion naira. Imagine that amount. What did you use that amount to do in the space of your administration for you to have a debt of 197.7 billion? So he actually handed that debt over to the incoming administration, and that was why he's been interrogated. Like, the EFCC wants to know what exactly he did with that amount of money, because it is a lot. And yes, he should come out and explain to the people of Benue State. He should explain to them on how he actually made use of the funds, made use of that billion naira of funds, what he actually used it to do. If he has a concrete reasons, if he has concrete evidence to show that this is what I actually used the money for, I'm sure EFCC will actually leave him. But if he cannot, he will be detained and arrested and is going to face the wrath of the law, because that amount is not a small money. How can you leave such debts? Like, these politicians don't even have fear of God. I'm not sure they even know what is actually called fear of God. They don't even, they just call, like, they see money and spend it anyhow like it is paper. Like, that billion of nairas now, do you know what exactly that money can actually do? and you actually took the money, I'm sure that he didn't even use everything for whatever he claims that he actually used the money for. We are waiting for the EFCC to actually interrogate this matter and give us the feedback of what exactly he did with that money. Maybe he embezzled it or actually used it for projects. And I won't be surprised if it comes up that he actually used it for project or something else. What's your view concerning this news? Do you feel that this man actually used the money in the development of Benue State, or he only used the money for his pockets? Kindly share your view in the comment section. And don't forget to like and share. And also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. We've come to the end of today's news. Thank you for listening to the end.